Guys, I don't like to talk bad about other people, but sometimes I just don't understand. There's water out there, but yet they're gonna throw their carcasses right here on the ramp. Come on, guys, stop doing this. Right in the top. That's a good one. First crappie of the day. Good white crappie. Not quite a limit today, but that's 20. That's 2/3 of an Arkansas limit. Can't tell you how many I lost down in there, but I'm gonna tell you guys that now is the time to catch these big crappie like this. Quite a few numbers of them. They bite so much better right now after the spawn is over. I consider these post spawn, going into May and June, and sometimes even into July. They'll still bite good, and they'll go back down deep as you get up in the 90s, you know, closer to 100 degrees. But this is real easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I can't think of an easier way to catch crappie. Sometimes it can be really, really fast, one right after the other. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start the video right here. This will be the beginning, and then y'all can watch through here. Y'all can see how I caught these, my techniques that I use. And I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. I appreciate if you'd like it, subscribe if you want to. I crappie fish pretty much all year long when I can. Seems like this year has been really slow for me. Had a lot of other stuff going on, but definitely got some more free time, especially this summer. Hope y'all enjoy the video. God bless y'all. Golly, can't ask for that better than that. Stop that, you're gonna break my line now. That's another dandy crappie. Wow. That didn't take long. Maybe these are hungry back in here. Ooh. Guys, if y'all have never vertical jigged, have never tried it, don't know how to do it, you should really give it a try. All you need is about a 10, 12 foot or even longer jig pole. Just tie you a jig on the end of it. Right now is a perfect time. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Yes, another good one. Oh man, that's a best one so far right there. Look at that. What a giant crappie that is. He is 13 1/4. Ain't as long as I thought he was. I like to approach a brush pile like this downwind. That way I can work my trolling motor into it. If you've got a shifting wind, then you've got to be on trolling motor constantly. There he is. There's a big slab. If you're in dingy water like this, you don't really have to worry about spooking a crappie too much. You may not be able to do this in a clear lake. If you got a clamp, you can clamp off. If you have something to clamp off on too, you can clamp off, and that helps a whole lot. Or if you've got some anchors you can put out. There he is. Another dandy. Get back out of there. This is a thick one. He's hooked down in there deep, so I think I'll be all right. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm in about 6.5 feet of water right here, but it slopes down just slightly to about 10 feet just beyond this treetop right here. This treetop right here was deposited by that tornado that come through Little Rock back a year ago. The other little treetop I used to fish is gone. There's one. Another good one. If I can get him over here. Ouch. Got myself with a hook. Another good one. Definitely seems to be the sweet spot. Sometimes you have to find the exact sweet spot on the treetop, and they'll be there. And if you can find that spot where you're not getting hung up, you found a gold mine. Go right back down in there again. Sometimes it can be just as fast like it is right now. Other times it can be a lot slower than this. You have to wait 5 or 10 minutes or maybe even longer to get a bite. Now, these treetops like here are perfect sitting in the water like the way that this one is sitting, because you can get right over the top of it and you don't have to deal with tree limbs, you know, trying to get underneath tree limbs to get to where the crappie are. You just sit right on top of it and go straight down on it. There he is. Yeah, they like that old Cajun cricket. Another Jim Dandy. See, I'm right here on top of this treetop. They haven't went anywhere, so I don't believe that they're as spooked as they are thought to be, at least not in this dingy water. Here he is. Another fine crappie. There he is. Oh yeah. Another good one. I'm just gonna try a different spot, because I've been hitting that spot there pretty good. Not because I think they've left from over there, but I just want to see if there's somewhere else on there. There's one right there. Yep. Oh. Oh man. Get a load of that. I didn't know we had crappie this small in the Arkansas River. I guess they all got to be small sometime. There he is. Another big old slab. Oh! He broke me off. Well, that's my fault. The way I've been pulling those fish up like that, I knew my line was going to eventually break. That was a nice one right there too. So one other thing about these jig heads that I do not like is the paint in the eye hole. They don't take the time to remove that paint in the eye hole, so you got to get a knife or something sharp, get in there and break that paint off of there so you can get your string through there. Now, I tie mine on with a loop knot. However you want to tie it, it's up to you. But I always use a loop knot just to give it a little bit more freedom of movement. Guys, this is a 8-pound test, high vis gold. I like to see my line. I like to know where it is when I'm dropping that jig down. If I can't see my line, I'm not pretty effective at vertical jigging. One other thing that I like to do when I'm vertical jigging is when I drop that jig head down there, I want it to fall as fast as it will go, and I want to follow it with my pole to keep the slack out of the line, just in case I feel one hit it on the way down. So I'm just going to drop it down in there as fast as it will go and follow it with that pole. And as you can see right there, I kept all of that slack out of my line. I want it to fall fast because I believe that I get most of my strikes that way when I let it fall faster. Maybe it triggers a reaction bite. There he is. Oh, good one. A fighter. I believe it's time to get on back to the house. Not bad for a late start. I didn't get started till 9 o'clock, and it's about noon right now, so